Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays RimWorld. These guys are going to break through any second now, but I had an idea of what I want to try first. Although when they break through, all the air is going to get let out. So at first I was like, maybe we should just crank these coolers down to like minus whatever, at like maximum output, and try to freeze them solid as soon as they enter the room. I think we should still give it a shot just because it seems like it's going to be fucking hilarious. So, sure. Minus 105 degrees Celsius. Best of luck getting there. I doubt the freezer will have a chance to. But if we can at least make it a little cooler when they get in there, maybe they'll get a mood debuff or something. But apart from that, you know, the thousand nations of the Persian Empire descend upon us. So we should get people into decent positions. All of these people have weapons, by the way. Mental break? Who? Tomo? Tomo's fine. Tomo's fine. I'm fine. Okay, that's enough of that. Just want our units like somewhat spread out, you know? To hopefully avoid complete catastrophe. Like, I don't even know if I want to be using an incendiary launcher. But at least our units are so far spread out that, like, a single bit of nastiness is not going to hit all of them. Okay, they're going to break through the wall there. I think we should let them. Now here's where shit's going to pop off. One dead. Watch out, we got a charge rifle incoming. 2 dead. All we gotta do is make them flee. We don't need to kill them all, we need to make them flee. Critical alert fire, that's fine. Ooh, some go juice, don't mind if I do. Dope. Dan, you still alive there? I think this has gone very well. Colonist needs rescue. Dan's trapped, but not on fire. So he's a secondary concern for me right now. Rob, what the... Where did you come from? Take a shot, Rob. Take a shot, Robbie. Oh, terrible idea. But he did take a shot. No, don't go that way. Okay, I deserve that. Dan's still not on fire. Mathis has been shot to death. They're fleeing. Okay, I think we have to accept the death of Mathis. It's been a long time coming, if I'm being honest. Everybody undrafted. Lots of colonists need treatment. Rob needs to be rescued. I'm on fire. Brian. Rescue Dan first. We got some fire foam. Josh, you should rescue Rob. I honestly think we handled that situation relatively well, all things considered. We lost 1 colonist in a raid that was something I've never seen before in my life. You know, all these explosives, lots of nastiness. I don't feel bad about that at all. Now, we did lose, you know, an all-time great, and I have to give it up. I know you want to consume a simple meal, but you have to build this granite wall first. Battery breakdown, not that bad. Grab. You know, strip them, of course. EMP grenades are extremely important. I don't know if we want the yayo. In fact, can we set a bill to burn drugs, but don't burn smoke leaf. Just burn drugs that are really bad for us. I know that is almost like a political statement. What the hell is this? We've got a triple rocket launcher. We've got it. This is not a drill. We have a triple rocket launcher. By the way, we're going to have some problems here, by the way. It's going to take us a little bit to get back up to full safety, I think. You should capture Peluso. We do need to replace a colonist. We just had one go down. Peluso's no longer incapable of walking. Needs. Not in a great spot. Who would have thought? Very hard to recruit, so you know what? I was gonna take an organ, but I'm not gonna take an organ. And the reason is, it gives us a mood debuff. So you're lucky I'm so nice. You get food, you get no medicine, and you're gonna get released. Now, our freezer should be bumping. Now, we should probably not have our food at minus 105 degrees Celsius. Because it's gonna take us, well, let's put it this way. We want to have people in the freezer cooking, and sometimes even hanging out. So, minus 105 degrees Celsius kind of runs counter to that. So I think we say R.I.P. Mathis. You did a great job. I really appreciate it. At the same time, I'm proud enough of my performance there and the fact that we stood up to those guys without a save scum. 097. R.I.P. Mathis. That we say, you know what? Good learning experience. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Tomo's gonna take a snooze. I think it's a good idea. We'll take this time to look at our colonist injuries. Thumbs cut off, ears cut off, a little burn and a bite scar. Robbie has a small alcohol tolerance. We don't even make that much beer. How did you get addicted to it, man? And starting tomorrow, we're going to we're gonna get to work, basically. We still have enough. We're doing fine on food. It's not like we have enough food. We got more than enough food. Just issue a quick order here and here, because we do need meat. And we'll need to keep getting meat on the regular. But our corpses need to get taken care of as well. What's Dan doing? Stone cutting. Honestly, like, Dan, for now, that's not your biggest priority. First, just throw all these units into the crematorium here. You should strip them. You should strip them. You should strip them. And then, yeah, start hauling them off here. Now, the triple rocket launcher, I am unbelievably stoked about. That's worth a ton of money, I'm pretty sure. Disease, infection. Peluso's gotten sick from infection. See if I give two shits, honestly. I don't care about that. Peluso, you killed my fucking friends. You understand that? Mathis had been with us from the very beginning. Plus, he has so many people that love him. Do you know how much of a mood debuff we're gonna have? We had this double bed, and then we got nobody to use it. Stuff's getting cleaned. This is good. We got a lot of cleaning to do, though. Dan's burning some tattered apparel. I don't know if that's strictly necessary, but okay. Alright, Rob's cleaning up all the blood. It's a thankless job to just sweep blood off of dirt all day, but you know what? Rob's got it in him. I appreciate that. And our Killbox maze is almost complete here. The last thing I was going to ask is, like, do we need to put another wall out, like, this way so only one unit can come out at a time? Maybe, but I think that this, honestly, will probably get the job done. I do want to put down a few more turrets, if possible. What are we doing here? Cooking fine meal. So we're just taking... I don't know how many eggs we need to cook a fine meal. One? No. Let's just haul these eggs instead of walking this far for a single egg. When do they spoil, anyway? 12 days. So, Brian, really do appreciate your work here. I would like you to haul all of these eggs into the freezer. That's just a better idea for us right now to save some time. Alpaca Patrol lacks a ranged weapon. What do you... Oh, my God. You came all the way down here to clean? You absolute madman. Let's make sure that that is no longer listed as our home zone. Because that is too far. Okay, Rob needs a weapon. And honestly, we did pretty well with the weapons we had, but maybe we should give him a triple rocket launcher. That's going to be real good for hunting. It'll cook the meat and kill it simultaneously. So who's... Josh is sleeping in this bed. Do any colonists want to sleep with each other? Because this is a good opportunity. We're celibate. Dan, finally over being rebuffed. Tomo was cheated on by a dead man. No, nobody wants to sleep with anybody. We would have seen it by now, I'm sure. Maybe that's a good thing. We can, you know, it doesn't have to be so incestuous anymore. We're getting back into our, you know, the cooking that is necessary here. It's going to take us a while. What is that? Get that yayo burn, dude. That yayo's gotta burn. And the colony's relatively clean again. Have I saved it? You know, we'll say real save 098. This is resiliency, man. This is us able to keep a colony going, you know, despite the hardships that we faced. So we should look at this because Mathis was like a killer grower for us. He was also an amazing miner. And he knew how to fuck, as we saw from Tomo's opinion. And J. Smith OTI's apparently. Battery needs to be repaired, wind turbine needs to be repaired. Not necessarily in that order, but both of those do need to be taken care of. We also, again, research has taken us forever, and if there's a major complaint that I'm sure is being uttered right now, it's probably, you know, the colony's going pretty well despite the deaths, but you haven't really made any forward progress with respect to research. And you know, in my own defense, what I'm going to say about that is, you know, it's been kind of a rough time from the perspective of, you know, raid, psychic ship, raid. And the raid was no joke, dude. Brian failed while constructing moisture pump. No big deal. Is the moisture pump even connected? We may need to build more conduits. Yes, we do. That's fine. And this is very minor. If anything, this is just to teach me how the moisture pump works in case we need it for the future. We have more steel available here, should we need it. But for now, I'm interested to see. Josh has harvested all this smoke leaf. Might be an easy way to get a little, you know, joy bonus for some of our colonists. Maybe, just maybe. Wait. One of these was supposed to be heal root. That is completely my bad. You know what? We'll make this potato patch. Potato patch? We'll make this potato patch into heal root. Does anyone have the growing stats necessary? Hell yeah. You know Josh does. J. Smith OTI, major break risk. To be fair, his lover did die, and his lover was also his friend. Brian, I appreciate you constructing here. I really do. We've been waiting on these pots for 100 years. But this needs to be repaired. You can just grab the components from wherever you wish, my friend. And then this needs to be repaired. Now, we still have a little ways to go until our wall is done. I'm so excited to see this. Rob just killed a raccoon and a squirrel with a triple rocket launcher. It's a beautiful time for us to be alive. Honestly, Rob should hunt this grizzly bear. We do have boom rats, but I want to see Rob hunt this grizzly bear. We need meat, and a grizzly bear seems like a nice source of meat from my perspective. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Is that Tomo again? Oh, it's Rob. What the fuck happened to your... Does the triple rocket launcher only shoot once, and I wasted it on some raccoons? That seems sensible. That seems like probably exactly what happened. Unless he dropped it to drag the raccoon back, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all. Well, don't I feel like a smart man now? Rob, if you could be so kind as to equip the sniper rifle. And I'll be honest with you, I think we probably cancel the hunting order on this grizzly. Once we get this set up, I'm probably going to set up like another turret. Should we have a wall that goes here just to force them to like round the corner? Or is it better to have the shot there? I don't know. Major break risk. Tomo and J. Smith. They're both mad at Mathis for two different reasons. Most of all, I hate the way they don't hate him. Not even a little, not even at all. So Dan is messed up, dude. He's stoned on smoke leaf. You know, if this is during your joy period, doesn't bother me, you know? Do what you need to do to make your life better, Dan. Your lethargic nature does not bother me. You've been through a lot here on this colony, and honestly, I wish you the best. A group of pirates have arrived from nearby. What is this motherfucker? He has a charge right. He's got like a fucking Magneto helmet on. It's scaring the Christ out of me. He has a Magneto helmet. What world is this where it's okay to have a Magneto helmet? I don't trust that Magneto guy. He's always betraying Professor Xavier. Okay, well, we need like emergency plays. One of these turrets should be repositioned, like, to here. I'm just putting it here because I think it'll still be connected to the grid if we do that. So get that done ASAP. Dan does not have a weapon. I know you're high as hell right now, Dan, but I'm gonna need you to take this incendiary launcher and equip it, please. And then, like, I know they have to prepare for a while, then they're gonna attack. So we have a minute, but Tomo's got a gun. Gun. Pistol, which is a gun last time I checked. Dope, it's already connected. Someone needs to finish building these freaking walls, though. Like, stat. Otherwise, they're just gonna pour in from the top, and that's not the way the Killbox is designed. Another battery's broken down. That's alright, it's wear and tear, boys. Wear and tear. Sick. Okay, everybody's drafted. I know we got major break risks. We're gonna save again because our prep is done, so we got an easy signpost to go back to. We haven't had to save scum the past few raids, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Dan is bringing up the rear right now, I'll tell you that much. Okay, so they do have weapons. Like, they have grenades. So we should be taking shots. Start, and then we'll get, like, just spread out a little bit. Rob, you can be here. Tomo. Jay Smith. I don't know where the hell you put Dan. Dan's like he's a liability right now. Brian is not going to have a shot. So honestly, Brian, I think you're undrafted. Okay, here we go. They're beginning their first assault. I'm very interested to see how 4-turret meta works here. You're actually going to kill my ostrich? Ostrich 1 has been shot to death. His shield's down. Okay, we've almost taken out 2. We know EMP turrets are incoming. It's raining, so the fire doesn't worry me much. EMP grenades. Annoying. Okay, 1 turret's up in smoke. They're already fleeing. It's a wonderful life. Give me some prisoners. Give me some prisoners. Magneto! We captured a Magneto. It's the greatest day of my adult life. So, scientist is dead. You were dead. Immediately and ruthlessly issued the strip order. Let's look at Jay. He's an engineer. He's a teenage male boss. 12 research! 11 medicine. No shooting. That explains a lot. Dude, let's also not forget. Normal charge rifle. 100 out of 100. That's dope. And the ostrich, hey, it's guilt-free meat. As far as I'm concerned. So everybody's undrafted. Go live your lives. Who has the major break risk? Tomo and J Smith OTI. So Rob, maybe you could do me a favor. Capture Jay. And we only lost 1 turret in the process there, which as far as I'm concerned is pretty good. Let's do the sensible thing and issue an order to rebuild it. And did our Killbox succeed? Not fully, but I'd say it did better than the previous one for sure. 97% recruitment. All right. You're lucky, Jay. You're getting released. You get no medicine, though, by the way. Well, you know what? I would say our Killbox worked. We lost 1 turret, and nobody was hurt at all. So I'd say that was relatively successful. Tomo, again, has the thankless job of capturing. Are you Buck 1? You're a Buck on our team? I mean, I've seen you sleep inside of our buildings and stuff. I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together. A local hare has gone mad. All right, well, be as mad as you want down there. There you go. Rob's doing the cleaning. Brian's building this back up. Tattered apparel on Brian. We have so many clothes to burn every time. Maybe it's... I mean, if we didn't burn them, though, we would still have to haul them. So it's not like we're saving a ton in the process. What did Rob just kill? He's hunting a turkey. He's doing a shit job of it, honestly. No offense meant. Okay, so this mega project basically done. This turret, unfortunately, not basically done. Get the slag out of here, get this out of here. Probably should close that off as well. It's easy to do, let's just do it. It's just like I want to be done with this kill box. That's one way to do that, and then we should go like that as well, but... Yeah, because they actually did go up that way, but it's not like they were really using it for cover, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you should be giving fine meals to our prisoner. He's incapacitated. What's his problem? Left leg shot off. I really don't want the mood debuff, so I will use a little medicine. That's fine. We'll give him herbal medicine or better. I hate to do it, but I think I'd rather lose the medicine and the wood. And it's a shame because I'd really like him to be on our side. It would just, it's going to be really tough to recruit him, unfortunately. Because he's at 97, so we'll let him go. We'll give him a peg leg. And hopefully he'll go tell the Manic Face Beaters to fuck right off. Because we're nice dudes. We keep our smoke leaf joints in the fridge. Or in the freezer, huh? Ooh. Pirate Merchant from Growth's Rock. Still, I will say, very little forward progress lately. That bums me out. Okay, instead of, like, making the drugs, why don't you just haul? Like, are these... No, they're not injured at all. Or wounded at all. You know what I mean. Normally we have Alpaca Patrol, I think. Or whoa! They had a social fight! Okay, go speak to Paola. Paola? Paola? This is my own cultural ignorance. I apologize. Fix the battery, by the way. Do we still have a broken wind turbine? Guess not. Okay, what do we not need? Dude, take my cocaine and take my go juice, whatever it is. I also want to sell you a human liver. Are you in the market for a human liver? Did we already sell our human liver? Perhaps. Perhaps we did. 18 bucks for a beer. What is this? Downtown Vancouver? We could buy Neme. Or we could buy Natsuki. But I don't really want to pay thousands for a prisoner. I'm not going to sell any animals. You don't... Oh, you do have neutral-amine. Okay. This price is expensive, but... How much do you... You've only got one? I'm not going to buy one neutral-amine. I'll buy component. No, we don't have any components to buy. Alright, well, I'm not... You know, fudge you, basically. I'm not selling you parkas. Get out of here. J Engineer is no longer incapable of walking. What a lovely time for us to be alive on planet Earth. So who has a shitty weapon? Brian has a pistol? Congrats, Brian. You now have a charge rifle. It's a great day in the neighborhood. This slag should be hauled away. Not that slag. Just this slag. Alright. What's everybody up to right now? Is the moisture pump working? Relationship. Dan's niece is showing up in a caravan from Growth's Rock. Unfortunately, they will die down there. They won't actually die down there, but we already sold our liver. Okay. So Dan's niece is there. Yo, guess who got shot in the dome piece? Jerome's niece on her way home from Jones Beach. One love. Nos, one love. Okay. This is dope. I'm so stoked that our Killbox actually exists now. What's my Tomo buddy doing? Hauling Ibex Ram to the stockpile zone. That's sick. Spoils in less than a day. You can do it, Tomo. Tomo, this is the song when Tomo hauls a dead Ibex Ram to the stockpile zone. It's decomposing in his arms as he runs, but he needs that delicious Ibex meat. It can feed a family of 32 for the winter time. Frozen won't spoil. We did it, team. Major break risk. Probably Tomo's hauling like nearly decomposed animals around all day. Okay, cooking has not been our strong suit lately. What do we need? Brian needs to cook instead of construct. So constructing is now a 2 because we've gotten it taken care of. I think that this should be deconstructed. And then the moisture pump should work. Dan is just loving our newfound import-export. Yo, by the way, like, just throwing this out here, but maybe you could haul this rice in so it's no longer blocking the door. I love how we have never had 2 prisoners since we built our big prison. So they get the big, like, you know, they get the presidential suite here. Everybody else is down here in the Budget Love Hotel. Except there never are, because it never exists. I can't help but notice that Dan's productivity... What's the opposite of skyrocket? It's done whatever the opposite of skyrocketing is, since we started this whole smoke leaf business. But you know what? We should actually... And again, this is not like a good and efficient setup. We should make like a stockpile zone and at least just let this hold nothing. Oh. Except for smoke leaf. Which is a raw resource. There you go. So now we got 2 blocks. At least you can do a little hauling. And, you know, it's just like it's a separation of labor thing that should help you out. Escape pod. Dope. Whoa! Jesse! You landed right inside of our base, dog. Oh, you are like a useless colonist. Night owl. Dislikes women. Jealous. I actually, like, I don't even want you in our colony. What's Brian doing? Relaxing socially? No, I mean, rescue Jesse, the altruist who hates women. And by rescue, I mean clear and instead capture. Alright, let's see what's going on with you. I was gonna say, of course you're super easy to recruit. You know what? This sounds horrendous, but at least if you come to our side, you're not incapable of dumb labor. In shock from exceptional pain. You're not incapable of dumb labor. No, incapable of violent, caring, and social. But not incapable of dumb labor. So as a result, you can be a cleaner or a hauler and open up maybe Rob to do something else. Because right now, all he does is clean. So Jesse, or not Jesse, but Brian is now cooking a lot. Brian's also about to make a name for herself. If, look at how good she is at cooking. This is amazing. It's coming from a genuine place of respect. She's about to make a name for herself if she's not the newest colonist that has joined us. Major break risk. J. Smith OTI. Uncomfortable, but also minus 26 because Mathis died. I'm going to be honest. You know, he was never going to marry you. Please don't join us until you're fully healed. Like, you're just wasting my time. Are you incapacitated? They're just injured. Gunshot in your left leg, a scratched head. Happens to the best of us. We need to start making forward progress. What's the easiest way to do that? You know, first off, get stoned as hell before you cook, and then throw a party. No, I think we should actually do something we probably should have done a little while ago, and lower our food bill slightly. We're gonna lower it from like 60 to 45. This way we can get research done a little faster. And I think it's a good idea. Everybody's having a party. This is good. We could use the mood buff, honestly. And, you know, wealth is over 100,000, which is crazy. Mood has not been bad. Like, we did have that huge dip. That was like psychic ship territory, I think. And then we had, you know, a raid and a huge dip. But we continue to end up in like the 40s or the 50s. That's not bad. Our food has held solid for basically a full year here. Major break risk. Party is finished. And that's good. I don't really want 30,000 food in our freezer. 6,000 is more than enough to see a problem coming and then like work out the problems before they really become problems. God, Dan is just the worst. All he does, he like makes a joint and then he smokes it. And then that's like his duty for the whole night. Like, instead of doing that, here we go. Like, crafting should be a lower priority than stone cutting. Or, wait, are you on stone cutting or tailoring? You are on stone cutting. Can we make a bill a higher priority? Okay, well, the other thing we should do is maybe don't make smoke leaf until forever. Do it until you have 5, or do it until you have 6. 1 for each colonist, I guess. And then on a daily basis, you won't just exclusively do this. Eventually, you'll do the hauling order instead. Or, you know what? We could also just do this. So much smarter. That was my timer, but we're not going to finish this episode off just yet. I actually want to see this work out. I think that's made Dan more efficient. One of the things you've been better at now lately is, you know, noticing kinks that come up in the RimWorld. RimWorld. Wow, that's actually like, you know, the book by Larry Niven. But in our RimWorld colony, we've noticed problems as they've been happening and working out the kinks a little faster. But we still, it's unfortunate we haven't made a lot of forward progress lately, I guess is what I'm trying to say. 6 days until Tomo's -20 mood debuff is gone. He only went berserk a few times during that period. It's honestly not that bad. Hopefully Rob cleans our freezer today. It's getting a little grimy in there. Look at that. You can always count on the kindness of strangers. Minor break risk ×2, not that bad. We're just hoping to recruit the colonists. Once they're recruited, they will be cleaning person, and then Rob will be able to do other stuff. That's, you know, shit rolls downhill. You're the new guy, you clean. Sorry. Especially if you're incapable of everything else, and also you hate half of our colonists because of their gender. These need to be hauled, by the way. They have been sitting out for too long. But we do need meat, so it's not like I'm unhappy about this. Rob's doing a good job of making sure we get it. We do have some animals to butcher, so... Oh, no, we don't. Okay. So actually, we do need meat. Like, kind of, I wouldn't say desperately, but we need meat either way. Rob, if you... Oh, you'll never do repairing. What about you, Brian? If you would repair that electric stove before we finish this episode, that would be awesome. And this really is like a new world for our RimWorld colony. It's a new era. We now have catastrophes coming on a regular basis, and we're dealing with them without save scumming and without our colony having, like, considerable negative impact as a result. Far from, you know, a 100% set solution. Like, we're not the best RimWorld players in the world, but I think we're doing pretty well lately. I actually am... Just look at their batteries a little bit. Batteries are fine. I think we build 1 more turret down here. Because why wouldn't we? You know, 5 turrets beats 4 turrets. You don't get any bonus points for, you know, having less turrets than you need. But we're going to save. And then this save is going to be real save 101. For real, like, let's make forward progress on research next episode. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.